He knows crypto. Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto. Hope you guys are moving forward in everything that you do. Diving right into it here, Bank of America and Wells Fargo offer Bitcoin ETF to wealth clients. Report says here, Bank of America's Merrill, ARM, and Wells Fargo Co. are offering ETFs that directly invest in Bitcoin to its wealth management clients. Now, this is the only thing I have a problem here with this is that they're offering it only to the wealth management side, okay? The average person can buy crypto. The barrier to entry is next to nothing, okay? You can buy any amount of crypto, okay, yourself. You don't have to be wealth management. You don't have to have 200,000 or 100,000 managed by these banks. You can buy it yourself. Just wanted to get that out there. So the report mentions people familiar with the matter that revealed offering of brokerage accounts that requested Bitcoin related products. So an analyst says here that they like to see track record and get paid off, but with grassroots demand like this, they're going to have to expedite it. Meaning, there's only so long, there's only so long that you're going to be able to hold off and say, no, we don't offer Bitcoin ETFs. Like the people want it. The people want that exposure, rightfully so. So spot Bitcoin ETFs registered a daily trading volume in the U.S. yesterday. This is a few days ago, and this was 7.7 billion traded regionally. BlackRock's IBIT was responsible for 2.8 billion in trading volume, guys. Huge. So the rise in volume could be related to Bitcoin's price leap performed on the same day, with crypto reaching 64,000 before the pullback at the time of this writing. So very good interest in Bitcoin. Okay. Even people that aren't even in crypto, that don't buy it themselves like we do, right? Even the people that aren't in crypto want that exposure. Okay. So there is the value play there. Definitely wanted to highlight this article here. So another article here, pretty interesting. Sam Bankman-Fried is using time in jail to promote Solana. Now, love or hate the guy, you know that this guy, he knows crypto. Love or hate him. He got convicted for, FTX and, really being responsible for, FTX failure. But what's being said now is Sam Bankman-Fried, the former CEO of the now defunct exchange FTX, has been actively working on his legal case in prison. So right now he's requesting an appeal, trying to get either a reduced sentence or the case thrown out. And he also used his time to share crypto market insights with guards, recommending they invest in Solana, the New York Times reported. So last summer, he housed a Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where he spent most of his time working on the case. And a person with knowledge of the matter said Mr. Bankman-Fried shared crypto market tips with guards and said he recommended investing in digital coin Solana. So vocal advocate for Solana, SBF strongly believes in its potential. It's faster, cheaper alternative to the Ethereum blockchain. Now, love or hate him, the guy knows crypto, okay? So let's not take that away from him. Everyone says, oh, he did this. Guys, he built probably the top 2, top 3 exchanges in the world. Right? So he knows crypto. That's like saying, the former CEO of Binance doesn't know crypto. Like, these guys know crypto. Okay. Yes, they made mistakes like we always have. We've all made those mistakes, but that does not take away from the knowledge and wisdom that he has. Solana has been working to rebuild trust since the FTX fallout. Okay. So that's definitely a coincidence, right? To rebuild trust. Anyone that's ever made mistakes knows rebuilding trust is key. But seeing here, Solana Mobile unveiled the Chapter 2 Web3 smartphone, which saw over 25,000 pre-orders immediately after announcement. Solana Foundation recently kicked off a new hackathon program in collaboration with Colossium. So following the crypto rally in December last year, Solana retraced above $100 and is currently trading about 108, according to CoinGecko. So really, through all that, SBF is asking for a reduced prison term and making efforts to appeal his conviction for fraud, seek a more lenient sentence. He's initially facing up to 110 years in prison. His legal team is aiming to reduce sentence ranging from 5 to 6.5 years. 110 years? Now, my only problem with this is, like, yeah, you're going to do some time, and he's do some time probably at a low, a federal low, which is pretty sweet. But people are not going to get their money back. I mean, he should. So, like, when you put white collar people in prison, that is probably the biggest waste of taxpayer money in the United States I've ever seen, because they're living off of taxpayers for free. No overhead. You barely got any bills, and you're living off of taxpayer money. Biggest point there. So, 110 years, he's going to die in prison for what he did financially. Come on, guys. Like, 100. Come on. I mean, I know he did some crazy stuff, but if you aim to get any amount of restitution paid, the best way to do that is not have him making 20 cents an hour in federal prison. Okay, I don't know where he's at now, but definitely interesting to see how this reduced sentence, or I guess he's asking for a reduced prison term, coming off of 110 years, and then trying to get 5 to 6.5. I mean, at least be able to go out and pay restitution back. Like, come on. So we'll see how this goes. He also backed by a network of support orchestrated by his parents, and has reinforced his defense by appointing new attorneys. They have been rallying support from acquaintances and law professors and former employees to vouch for SBF's character and argue the non-malicious intent behind FTX operations. So we'll definitely be staying up to date on this, and I think it is interesting he's promoting Solana. So that is interesting. So I think Solana's going to do well long term. You guys know my thoughts on that. But I do not think you'll have major corporations building on top of Solana. I could be wrong, right? I think Solana's going to do well at the same time from a price action standpoint. I just don't think the huge organizations are going to be building on top of Solana, given it seems like every 6 months to a year there's some problem with the network. So we'll see. So Coinbase introduces new wallet solutions to simplify on-chain onboarding, empower builders. So Coinbase introduces new wallet solutions on delete. So Coinbase introduces new wallet solutions to simplify on-chain onboarding and empower builders. So crypto exchange Coinbase announced today that the development of a set of wallet solutions, including Smart Wallet and Embedded Wallet, designed to make life easier for developers and users stepping into the blockchain world. This is something that they are working on. So I personally would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I think you would want to go to more wallets that aren't necessarily tied to, governments and are trying to be compliant per se. So I wouldn't touch this personally with a 10-foot pole. I just think that there's going to be a situation where Coinbase is going to have to make a decision, right? So if there's any wallet, okay, and I get this is a Smart Wallet, Embedded Wallet, and I get that, but here I just think that if there's a decision that needs to be made, and let's say for example, Sam Bankman-Fried. I'm only using him because we just talked about him. Let's say Sam Bankman-Fried, and there's a situation where the government wants access to that wallet, okay, right? And it's, they have to get into it, and they go to Coinbase and say, hey, we need into this because it's a threat to national security, right? What do you think Coinbase is going to do? Right? I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. What do you think Coinbase is gonna do? Okay, and then where is it gonna stop? So let's say somebody owes $50K in taxes, and for whatever reason they set up a payment arrangement, but they have $50K in Coinbase, right? They have it. They have this wallet, and the government saying, "Hey, we're looking for this, and we need access to this for back taxes." What do you think Coinbase is gonna do? So this is what we do. We use Coinbase. We don't use Coinbase, but we use exchanges for onboarding and offboarding our crypto. Okay, so I'm not keeping any crypto on any exchange. We've seen this a couple days ago. Balance is showing zero. What do you think they're going to do with a wallet? And then when something happens, push comes to shove, what do you think that decision is going to be with Coinbase, who's trying to pretty much be as compliant as possible? Not saying it's wrong. Not saying it's wrong. They're trying to be compliant. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not really on that type time anymore where it's self-sovereignty no matter what. Like, I get there's situations where we want to be integrated into government and integrated into real world use cases, right? But I'm just saying, what do you think is going to happen there? So by far, Coinbase is the most user-friendly exchange that is out right now, by far. Okay, very easy to use. Anybody can set it up. Easy to use. My concern is when push comes to shove, what are you going to side with, the people, or are you going to side with the government? So that's my 2 cents there. Another article here: crypto rumor suggests Jeff Bezos sold $8.5 billion in Amazon stock to buy Bitcoin. Why are they saying this? So speculation in the crypto industry is nothing new. Of course, we've heard things like this before. With reaching 60,000 this past week, fueled by institutional interests, such speculations could do more harm than good. The latest rumor, unconfirmed, is that Jeff Bezos is buying Bitcoin. The rumor is based on a Twitter post, X post, from Apollo co-founder, which presents the possibility that Bitcoin could be the reason behind Bezos' recent stock sell-off. Mingling with Michael Saylor, he's saying, liquidated $8.5 billion Amazon stock, sitting on cash. Unlikely he's sharper than that. Bitcoin's price pump hinting at billionaire FOMO. So really, they're pretty much putting pieces together, guys. Based off of what I've seen, okay? Based off of what I've seen, these guys already have Bitcoin. They're not just buying now. They already have it, okay? We've seen it with Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban said, "I'd rather have Bitcoin than bananas." They ended up, "Oh yeah, I've had crypto for a while." A year later, okay? He probably already has Bitcoin. Is he doing that to sell more? Maybe. Hanging out with Michael Saylor? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with, like, we saw Jack Dorsey on the Super Bowl, right? We saw Jack Dorsey at the Super Bowl, and he was with Jay-Z wearing a Satoshi t-shirt. You don't think Jay-Z has Bitcoin by now? Come on, man. These guys have Bitcoin. I'm convinced. These guys have Bitcoin. You can't tell me, even if they don't even talk about it, right? Even if they don't even talk about it, if they hint, I think Jay-Z hinted at Bitcoin one time in a song years ago. Okay, I think they already have Bitcoin. I think it's gonna be one of those. Yeah, I invested in that, and that's it. So I think the major wealth, the top percent of wealth holders in the world, I believe, already have Bitcoin. I believe it. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF to debut in Brazil. IBIT39 is initially available to professional investors with the expected launch of regular investors within the next few weeks. So BlackRock is moving, guys. BlackRock is moving. So Karina Said said that, who's the president of BlackRock in Brazil, shared her enthusiasm with the launch, says IBIT39 is a crucial step in their quest to provide top-notch digital asset investment options. Okay, I think, what we're saying here, at least for me, is this is just the beginning. Ethereum ETF is coming. Okay. Top quality projects are going to be on these ETFs. There's going to be ETF application. Do you not think there's not going to be an ETF application for XRP? Do you not think there's going to be an ETF application for Cardano? Okay. Like, it's coming. It's coming. Bitcoin was just the ticking bomb. It's all coming. Okay. Ethereum's going to be next. And top high tier altcoins are going to be next, guys. Cardano will likely be one of them. Okay. XRP will likely be one of them. So, you know, the institutional money is coming, and it's coming fast. And it's still an opportunity for everyone to take a piece of the pie. And that's kind of why we wanted to really go through these articles here and share, you know, our sentiment, and share that the opportunity is right in front of you to take advantage of this opportunity to really change your life and move forward with crypto assets, and, you know, ultimately to financial freedom with crypto assets, guys. So hope you guys got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do. See you soon.